Hey guys, now YouTube user dashric tagged me in the challenge to do the identity tag video. He tagged me last week, but I've been working on Geek Journal, so I've been kind of full of my time. YouTube, which is what I'm recording this on, has crashed several times. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible and in one take. Okay, and if you guys do not know what the identity tag is, it's where you list things that you identify with so your subscribers and future subscribers, pointed look, can get to know you a little bit better. Now, also, I got to 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers. Thank you all very, 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 very much. You guys are all awesome. Okay, moving on from the congratulatory state, we'll actually start with the identity tag. I think I identify first with probably a geek. I can remember going to Blockbuster Video and picking out Star Wars Episode 5, which is the one that I watched before I watched any of the other ones, and I brought it home and I watched it and I loved it, and I just kept on bringing it back and rewatching it till my parents went, "Can you please pick something else other than Star Wars Episode 5. We're getting kind of tired of it." And I was like, "No, it's amazing!" Do you guys know about lightsabers? They always call them lightsabers. I think every kid did that. Lightsabers and Dark Vader. Every kid did that. I remember getting really hooked on Star Trek, the original series, as my dad sat me down and watched it with me. I also remember watching The Voyage Home with him. He really it's still to date his favorite Star Trek movie. Now, he is not in any means a Trekkie, but he made me one. Something I wonder if he regrets just a little bit. Also, Star Wars, we had, when I was 6-year-old me was a pretty big geek. We had a playground and a sand pit, and we'd balance on the sand pit, and we had all these shovels that were the exact shades of different lightsabers. So we'd take the shovels, and me and a kid named Luke would fight with them. I think that was pretty crucial to my development as a nerd. Okay, next thing I think would probably be nerd, because I think as opposed to identifying as a geek, geeks are more pop culture, Star Wars, sci-fi, comic books, whereas nerds, I feel, you don't really hear of a book geek, but you do hear of a book nerd, so I think I'm going to have to go with nerds. When I was 9 and 10, I read all of Stephen Hawking's works, most of Albert Einstein's theories, so by the age of 10, I had a insane amount of knowledge on quantum physics and theoretical physics, which I kept with me to this day. You can debate quarks, dark matter, and string theory with me. You could have done this at 12, and I would have been fine with it. I watch Crash Course for fun, because it's an awesome channel. I think, yeah, nerd probably goes in there pretty well. Now, speaking of book nerds, I'd like to show you guys my bookshelf, because I'm pretty sure I identify as a book lover, a bookworm, if you will. I've been reading for a very long time. I could read signposts on the side of the road at like 3. Then I stopped reading for a while. And I got back into it like 9 or so. I'm currently working on 3 different books. I participated in NaNoWriMo and failed. But I love books and literature so much. Okay. Next one after nerd would have to be Nerdfighter, because in a society that is increasingly dependent on the internet and Wi-Fi, it's nice to feel secure in a group of people that do not bully or harass on the internet and that do awesome stuff like the Project for Awesome. Next thing, I'm going to have to try to say, what? Oh, sorry, got a little bit sidetracked there. The next thing that I identify with is probably going to be amateur YouTuber, because it's hard. It's hard out here. We don't have a lot of equipment. We don't have the best lighting, but what we do have is opinions that we like to share, and it's a great community of people who want to listen to other people's just based on their opinions. You're not judging them, one, on their looks, but also on how their video looks. As long as you can understand them, you can respect their opinion, have a conversation with them. So I'm really proud to be part of the YouTuber generation. I like that a lot. Last thing would probably have to be musician, because it's pretty important. I've been banging around on a piano since I was 3. Maybe my banging on the piano skills have not improved that much, but I think my guitaring skills have. I learned how to play guitar 5 years ago, and now I'm extremely good at it. I'm not boasting. I'm just great. I guess I identify as a narcissist as well. And I also play violin. So I think that's it. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. I love to read. I love sci-fi and technology. I love playing music. And, one last thing. I identify as a tall person. Yes, this counts, because it rules like everything in your everyday life. I'm 6'4". I'm a very tall guy. You saw that video when I met T. Michael Martin, and he's like down here. That was funny. He's like, "Whoa, you're a tall person." Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I identify as a tall person. Well, it's Saturday, which guess means I have to go clean a lot of things. So I'm going to go tidy up my room, and I will see all of you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye.